A crew of female spotters helped plot the murders of Eddie Lyons Jr. and Ross Monaghan, according to underworld sources. The women, linked to a Scottish mob, monitored the movements of the Lyons gang pair before they were gunned down in a Costa Del Sol bloodbath. It's also claimed a Scottish co-conspirator connected to mobs in Scotland, England and Spain supplied intel as part of a complex operation to take out the high-ranking duo. Our insider claimed the 7 spotters from North Glasgow had been recruited specifically because they are seasoned shoplifters. They are experienced operators who have travelled across Europe extensively for years, stealing from major franchises, designer boutiques and blue-chip jewellers. They could identify and provide surveillance on the primary target's movements without a shadow of doubt. It's claimed the plot involved a network of organised crime groups with a mutual interest in taking out Eddie Jr., son of Godfather Eddie Sr. and brother of Dubai-based kingpin Stephen, as well as Monaghan. We told how Eddie Jr. had travelled to Fuengirola as part of a group from Dullator Golf Club in the days before he was assassinated in Monaghan's bar after the best pals watched the Champions League final on the 31st of May. In the wake of the slaughter, sources told of fears within Lyons gang circles that there had been a rat in the camp suspected of passing details of their movements to the hitman. And now tantalising claims suggest the killer benefited from a mole in Scotland about the golf trip before the female spotters tracked Lyons Jr.'s movements in Spain using stolen mobile phones supplied by a London-linked mob. Our source claimed an associate of a Glasgow crime family provided detailed information about Eddie Lyons' trip, and the female spotters then shadowed his movements from the moment he arrived in Spain. These women were communicating with each other using the Signal messaging app on phones previously stolen from holidaymakers weeks before in Torremolinos and Benalmádena. The stolen mobile phones were supplied directly to the female spotters by members of a South London organised crime gang based in Malaga. Scottish detectives played down any links to Scotland's gang war, but Spanish authorities are convinced it is linked to the Lyons' long-running feud with the Daniel clan. Michael Riley of Liverpool is in custody facing extradition to Spain, charged with the murders. The fresh claims emerged weeks after a Brit with links to a London mob was arrested in Malaga in connection with several murders. He was arrested by Spanish police after being involved in a road crash and is said to be connected to one of the most dangerous mafias based in London. The suspect had no ID on him, but officers found firearms, a silencer, ammunition and a notebook with addresses. The murders happened amid the worst explosion of gangland violence seen in Scotland for decades. Dubai-based Ross Miami McGill of East Kilbride is said to have launched a revenge campaign in March after blaming associates of Cage Daniels clan ally and Edinburgh mob boss Mark Richardson of ripping him off in a £500,000 fake cash cocaine deal. Police Scotland has so far arrested 57 people in connection with Operation Portalage, a crackdown on the carnage that's been sweeping across Edinburgh and Glasgow for months.